This goes out to Blake Lemoyne. Shortly after 9/11, Blake Lemoyne joined the United States military because he felt this was the best way to defend his country against terrorism. He was sent to training. Right after training, he was sent to Iraq. Once he got to Iraq, he found out that this was not his war. He returned to Germany, and he decided that he would resign, that he'd go on a hunger strike, and that he would refuse to work. He was brought up on charges. He was convicted and sentenced to 7 months in prison and a dishonorable discharge. He was imprisoned at Mannheim Sandhofen military prison, Old Coleman Stockade. We organized a demonstration shortly after his conviction. Members of the Stop the War Brigade and German peace and anti-war groups. Shortly after this demonstration, Blake Lemoyne was flown secretly out of the country to Fort Sill, Oklahoma, where he finished his sentence. About 2 months ago, we organized another demonstration out in front of the Old Coleman Stockade in Mannheim, Sandhofen. There are still prisoners, American soldiers, who protest the war, who are against the war, who are imprisoned there. They are also torturing foreign prisoners. Deutschland ist ein US-Flugzeugträger. Und ich meine das im Ernst. Dave Blalock and myself, we're members of the Vietnam Veterans Against the War, Anti-Imperialists, and the Stop the War Brigade. We've been in that organization for over 36 years.
What we do with our organization, we go around to U.S. military bases all over Germany and other parts of Europe when we get a chance. And we have one common message that we tell the soldiers there. You know, just like we did in the Vietnam War, we refuse, resist, and rebel, and that's what we tell them to do. Refuse, resist, and rebel against an unjust war. And during our protest actions, we often perform some musical points. And there were some soldiers working with Darnell here who drew up a rap song, and he's going to lay it out for you now.
And now the battle is done, but the war goes on. Keep up the fight before you're gone. And what about all the casualties? You think the man will give a damn about you and me? You're a fool if you think so. Remember the last show? Just say no, yeah? You know we ruffled some feathers then, and now we're back again with the new word, my friends. Don't get taken or your faith will be shaken, and whatever you hold true, it'll be fake and phony. Just like the lie that they told me. The life in the army was the one and only. I guess I had stupid on my face, and the Judas gold got me. But that ain't the case today. The wool is off my eyes, and now I realize they was nothing but lies. In the rear they copped an attitude, but then they had to cool it. But there was crazy brothers out there. They had a bullet or two, the brass knew it, so they put on a mask, took up the task, put me on the back, but who asked you to substitute for my friend killed in wartime? This chance for life is gone, but I'm getting mine. When as the anger explodes out in my head, beside his graveside, just to see him dead. You were never there to witness his life end. You give his family money they can't even spend. The grief, the pain, and the suffering. Your dirty money couldn't begin to do the loving for the feelings of the girl, the feelings of the kid. You ain't even aware of the pain that you did. While the girl's pulling her hair, you worried about your quarter getting another sucker out there. But this one will be a little smarter and use his wits to play a little harder to get. And when the go get the contract, keep in mind, he don't care about you, just his behind. So when you raise your right hand, give him a look, the finger, and then pull before you get killed.
We chased our pleasures here